I get it, you're staring at the kitchen showroom or scrolling through endless listings, wondering if you should drop a few $100s on a high-end range or keep the old stovetop that's been humming for years. The fear of splurging on a piece of equipment that ends up collecting dust is real, especially when the kitchen is the heart of the home and you want every tool to earn its keep. So before you click Add to Cart, let's break down whether the Gordon Ramsay by THOR Kitchen 30-inch professional freestanding induction range actually lives up to the hype for everyday cooking, not just for a TV chef set. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, this isn't just another electric coil stove. It's a full-size, freestanding induction range that combines a smooth glass-top cooking surface with a multifunction oven and a self-cleaning cycle. The name drops Gordon Ramsay, which immediately raises expectations. People assume you're getting restaurant-grade performance. What that really means in a home setting is faster heat response, precise temperature control, and a cleaner cooking environment because induction only heats the pan, not the surrounding air. Who should consider this unit? If you're a home cook who frequently sears steaks, makes sauces that require exact simmer temperatures, or juggles multiple dishes at once, the instant heat adjustment of induction can shave minutes off prep time. The tilt panel touch control is intuitive. You can slide your finger up or down to increase or decrease power, and the response feels almost instantaneous. That's a real win when you're trying to bring a pan from a gentle melt to a full-on sear without waiting for a burner to catch up. Families that love baked goods will also appreciate the multifunction oven. It offers convection, bake, broil, and a combination mode that circulates air for even browning. The self-cleaning function, while not a magic black box that erases every spill, does a decent job of turning baked-on messes into a light ash that you can wipe away with minimal scrubbing. For a busy household, that translates to less weekend cleaning and more time enjoying the meals. On the flip side, the range isn't a perfect match for everyone. Induction cooking requires compatible cookware magnetic-based pans like cast iron, stainless steel with a magnetic base, or specially labeled induction cookware. If you have a collection of non-magnetic aluminum or copper pots, you'll either need to replace them or add a magnetic disc, which adds an extra step and cost. That's a hidden trade-off many first-time induction buyers overlook. Another practical concern is the learning curve. The touch panel feels sleek, but it can be a bit too sensitive for some. A light tap can change the power level, which is great for precision but can be frustrating if you're used to turning a knob and expect a gradual increase. I found that taking a moment to get used to the swipe-up, swipe-down gestures made the difference. Once you're comfortable, you'll appreciate the speed, but there's a short adjustment period. Space is also a factor. At 30 inches, this unit fits standard countertop widths, but it's taller than a typical range, so you need enough clearance above the oven for the door to open fully. In my kitchen, the range sits against a wall cabinet that stops just short of the oven's height, letting the door swing out without hitting anything. If your kitchen has a low ceiling or a cabinet that sticks out, you'll need to measure carefully before ordering. Now, let's talk about day-to-day performance. I tested the range with 3 common scenarios: a quick breakfast scramble, a Sunday roast, and a batch of chocolate chip cookies. The breakfast scramble was a clear demonstration of the induction surface's speed. I placed a 10-inch stainless steel skillet on the burner, set the power to a medium-high level, and within 30 seconds the pan was sizzling. The eggs cooked evenly, and the surface cooled down in under a minute after removal, which is a nice safety feature if you have kids running around. The roast highlighted the oven's versatility. Using the convection setting at 325°F, the turkey cooked evenly, and the browning was consistent without the need to rotate the pan halfway through. The self-cleaning cycle was activated after the meal, and while it took an hour to run, the final result was a lightly charred interior that I could simply wipe away with a damp cloth, no need for harsh scrubbing pads. Finally, the cookies. Baking can be a good litmus test for temperature accuracy. I set the oven to 350°F, and the timer beeped after the programmed 12 minutes. The cookies were golden brown on the edges and soft in the middle, exactly as expected. The even heat distribution meant I didn't have to rotate the tray, which saves a step in the middle of a busy baking session. Where does the value really come from? The combination of induction cooking speed, precise temperature control, and a fairly capable oven packs a lot into one appliance. Compared to buying a separate induction cooktop and a conventional oven, You're saving countertop space and potentially wiring costs, since this